Hold on. Taniah Latson goes down. But Madina Okot steps up. Gamecocks for the win. But more after these messages.
Yeah. Them my own. You say it's stupid, but them my own. You getting money. Then the broke
Taniah Latson goes down. Taniah Latson goes down in the game against Providence. But Madina Okot steps up to the plate and she makes herself known. With another double-double, Okot comes in, yes, to the game, and with her game face on, facing another team without her immediate impact, steps up once Taniah Latson goes down in the game. Listen, chat. Everybody got to understand that Taniah Latson was the #1 scorer last year in the whole entire NCAA. And when she came over to the Gamecocks, she came over for one purpose, not to be the #1 scorer again, but to be the best defender and solid, well-rounded player that she can possibly be, getting her ready to transition into the W. And that's where she's going to end up being, in the W. But in this game playing against Providence, Taniah Latson took a fall and she did not come back and return to the game. But man, what can I say about these Lady Gamecocks? These Lady Gamecocks are serious about their business. They are intentional. Tessa Johnson was dropping threes all over the place. I mean, Taniah Latson is one of the most needed pieces that probably the Gamecocks can seriously say is needed going into the bracket games. Yes. So therefore, we need you to hurry up, baby bop, and get ready to come on back to play for your game title. Yes, because we do want you to win a title going into, what a great thing, going into the W, and therefore your placement will definitely, the ranking won't fall or go, you know what I mean, go to the left. I do believe that Taniah Latson will be high up in the draft, no matter what type of injury that she's had. She has a game that no one else can match when it comes to her tenacity, her being the superwoman that she is, and turning it on whenever she feels like it. You know, this game here that we saw with Providence, they did a certain type of guarding on cutting the water off of Joyce Edwards, which they double teamed up most of the game. But Joyce Edwards, of course, overcame the actual press that they was trying to do to her. And of course, Okot said, okay, you're going to double team my teammate. Taniah Latson went down. Listen, Raven and Tessa, let's do what we got to do. They formed together and made that win such a tremendous and unanimous onslaught that Taniah Latson, though she will be missed, you did not notice any feet or gas being, you know, coming up off of during the whole entire session of this scrimmage. Listen, in the first quarter, the Gamecocks was very intentional. They outscored them 29-10. They went up by 10 points by the end of the first quarter. The second quarter, Providence was fighting back, had a couple of threes that was going down, and then, of course, their guard Gay was putting it to them, you know what I mean, left and right. So in the second quarter, it was a little bit more of a competition. It was 17-15. in the second quarter, halftime, went Don, talked to him, say, hey, look, we got to bring it together. We got to do this thing and we have to play together as she always is and always will be and always have done. Get the girls in the locker room, talk to them through it, even though things go on throughout the game. Listen, the process of it all is to win. And guess what? They came out in the third quarter, scored 27-11. Then, of course, in the fourth quarter, 23-10, and ended the game with 96-55. Now, on the side of South Carolina, Joyce Edwards, even with the press, she had 14 points, 2 assists, and 6 rebounds. Madina Okot had 18 points, 2 assists, and 13 rebounds. That is another double-double that this sister then had and added to the wins of the Gamecocks. Taniah Latson leaving the game. She had 10 points, 4 assists, and 1 rebound. And then Tessa Johnson. Whew, the heater that Tessa had, man. Look, I just got to let y'all know, man, Tessa Johnson is not no punk. I don't know what people think about Tessa, saying, oh, she's very small, and, people kind of push her around when she's playing defense. And yeah, things does happen in the process of any game. But Tessa Johnson was intentional. Tessa Johnson played her heart out, and she was hitting those threes, and they was dropping those threes because it gets very, very, contagious. When someone is dropping threes like that, everybody started making threes. That's right. Raven Johnson had 10 points. She had 2 3-point shots herself, 10, 6 assists, 2 rebounds. Marion Daughter was not really needed. She had 2 points in the game. Tech had a great block. She had a and one with 3 points. Maddie McDaniel had 3 points. And then, of course, I got Meeker, a double-double. Listen, this freshie is a intentional player. This freshie right here looks so good when she's in the flow of the game, in the speed and consistent. And then, of course, she's very fast. She's slim by build, but she also can keep up with the girls, with the veterans that's already on the Gamecocks. Veterans that's been there for a minute, doing the championship, of course, and also playing last year. Listen, I would say Agat Meeker is one of the best freshies that has came in and put her foot to the metal. 10 points, 2 assists, 10 rebounds. She's big. She's tall, but she's slim. You got what I'm saying? But she played big in the paint. You know what I'm saying? So Ayala McDowell, she had 8 points. She hit 2 threes, on a give and go, knocking it on down. And that was pretty much the game when Taniah Latson went down. So don't worry, Gamecock Nation. We got to find out what it is. We didn't know. Don couldn't give us any information on what had happened to her. But this game was definitely played well by the Gamecocks. And I just like to see it, man. I just really like to see how, they put themselves in a situation where they overcome adversity. They don't put themselves in tragic moments. When tragic moments happen, this Gamecock Nation always, this team bounces back, and we also got their back. And then, of course, we got someone coming on the way. Someone is on the plane from France, and we can't wait to see this 18-year-old from France. Alicia is going to be one of the fine pieces of this team for the next few years that she play college ball. I cannot wait, y'all, to see how that all gels together. But in this game, I would just tell you that everything is going to be okay. Gamecock Nation. Don't get upset. Taniah, they haven't said how serious it is. And, I know the reports are saying she won't be back no time soon. But in the meantime, in between time, we have games to play. The next man come up, and I believe that, hey, Joyce Edwards always will answer that call. They've been double teaming her, but she's going to always answer that call. And Raven Johnson did a well general aspect of vision court, leading the tempo and making sure everybody's in their places. So it's all right. They play well together. And then Maddie McDaniels, she's doing good and blending and coming into the game and not taking her foot off the pedal and knowing exactly what's going on and what needs to be done with everyone that's on the court. So great game by the Gamecocks. And guess what, y'all? I know that when Alicia comes, it's going to be all right. So let me tell you this. Everybody have a way of doing their method, way that they run their team, but Dawn Staley, more. After these messages, we'll get into it. Let me tell you about the simplest way to get you in some WNBA and NBA action. Find your player, pick higher or lower, and win some extra cash. Pick between 2 to 5 players to fill out your pick'em entry. Get every pick right and win some much-needed cash. Use promo code SteadyServe and receive $1,000 bonus in cash. Now that it's football season, follow Steady Serve with ENT as I share my picks. Pick players, choose the amount, win money, make picks, win cash. Thanks, Underdog Fantasy, for your partnership with us, and thank you for using the promo code SteadyServ'n on Underdog Fantasy. Listen, Dawn Staley has a situation where she already anticipates that there maybe will be another injury. Maybe be someone else needs to step up to to take this, that next step of showing what type of game they have, especially when they're double teaming Joyce Edwards for her not to have that 20 or that 30-point game. So therefore, she's already trained the girls and have the girls where she needs to have them. And what a great coach to be under. And Dawn Staley has her method. And I believe that this team still will go well on into the bracket games and, of course, cruising themselves through the tourney and also playing in either the top 4 or for the Natty, if we have all our healthy pieces. So y'all tell me what y'all think about Taniah going down and where the future holds with the Gamecocks if she's out for some time. But no reports, mind you, no reports came in of how long she's going to be out. But do you think that the Gamecocks can overcome losing to Taniah Latson? Of course, we know that we lost Malaysia for Wale. And then, of course, you already know that Chloe Kitts and Watkins is on the sideline watching at this point. So, saying that to say, keep the main thing, and please be decent in the comments. And as always, you can subscribe, share, and like this channel. Turn on your notifications every time I talk about, the Gamecocks and other subjects that I bring to you, man. Let me know how I'm doing. Hey, and as always, I leave as I came with another banger. What it is, a live show from your boy, the Gingerbread Man. This is Steady Service Sports ENT, an extension, a Simply Ball Dropping podcast with my main man, K-Sap, and shout out to every last one of my partners. That's right, the Full Court Trio, and of course, the Players Club with my girl, Keisha Duvall, and my lady so pretty, Tony.
Yeah, them my own.
We are.
You say